Hey everyone, it's Jessie from Peach Manifesto, and I want to show you some orders I made in December and just received in pretty much the end of June. So I found out that these actually shipped from Sweden. That's what the package said. I've heard that there has been problems with Sweden shipping before, but I did not realize it was this bad. I've had orders from China come much faster, and so I've just dumped them both here, and I ordered a bunch of glitters, and I will swatch these for you in a little bit, but I'm kind of just wanted to dump it all out and kind of give you an idea of what I got here. This was a lovely little palette set that I got, and 2 stamping plates and a stamping mat. I was really looking forward to the stamping mat because I have really ruined some towels with some stamping polish, and these were another kind of set of stars. I'm not sure what this star is called. And I also got some chrome, the black chrome, and I will swatch that as well. And I'm also going to do some swatches on the stamping plate because I feel like it might be kind of interesting for you guys to see that. And here is the little mixing palette. It kind of has like a little tilted end on one and a flat end on the other for blending. And it does fit on my thumb really good. I think I have a pretty average size thumb, so I think it would probably work for most people. And I did get my swatch sticks. I have found that this vendor on Light in the Box does have really, really cheap swatch sticks, so I often order from them, but this is the longest they've ever taken. And sorry for the glare on this stamping plate here. This one I thought was really cool. It had a lot of summer designs, and this one here is all like dogs and cats, and then just some random graphic things. But I often find that with these kinds of plates where they will have a theme and then they'll throw in some weird ones, but I think that's probably because they're knockoffs. But this is kind of everything all together, and I will swatch the plates for you, and I'm just using my Sally Hansen Insta-Dry white from the Crayola collection. It's one of my favorite whites. I think I say that every time I use it. And I just had some random pops that I had swatched other things on, so I'm just using that. I didn't create anything new. I just kind of wanted to find another use for them. And I did stamp this a little wonky, otherwise it would have been so perfect on that smile line. And I did choose one little phrase here, and then I kind of changed my mind and went with puppy love instead. Once I saw it, I was kind of like, no, I want to go with the other one. But it did pick up fine, so I'm sure it would have stamped fine. I just changed my mind in the heat of the moment. And I thought that was really cute. And then I kind of wanted to show a little bit of dimension in this one and use a very similar color to give it a little bit of depth. And these ones are etched so nicely that you can just go straight over without wiping, something like that. And the images are a little bit shorter, but most people's nails are, and actually a lot of my clients have shorter nails, so I generally don't find a problem with that. The tip that I'm using there is like a number 1, so it is very wide and long. And then I'm just gonna go in with this little cat here, and behind him it all says like meow and all that kind of stuff. It's really cute, and when you top coat it, it really does pop. And I kind of wanted to do the same thing with the dog, but I actually wish I would have chose like a little bit less close of a blue to the one I used. It would have given a little bit more dimension. But I just wanted to show you that it all stamps really, really well, and those little fire hydrants are super cute. And then I'm going to go in with this little dog here, and I love the little cat with glasses and the little dog with glasses. I just thought they were so, so sweet. And everything picks up fine from both sides of the plate, which is kind of what I was trying to demonstrate here. And yeah, I just think they look really cool. And I was like, well, you know, I should use this other tip, and what can I do? So I thought I would do a cat and a dog on one nail, because maybe some people like both. For me, I am a dog person. My husband is like deathly allergic to cats, so we do not have one of those, but we do have a hypoallergenic dog because he's not allergic to that, because he's also allergic to regular dogs too. So I had to have an animal. So we compromised with a hypoallergenic one. And yeah, even these little small kind of images that are scattered throughout do stamp really well. I kind of just didn't pick up the dog's ear very well, so that's why I kind of went in and stamped again. That was totally my fault, nothing to do with the plate. And I just kind of wanted to also show that like the cleanup nice, the matte that came with everything also cleans up so nice. And there was no staining at all, no matter what polish I used. And this could have picked up a little bit better, but it probably didn't because I threw my stamper, as you saw there. And I kind of just went in just to fill in a little bit of the bottom. As I said, some of these tips that I'm using are really big and not true to what most people's nails would be like. And I kind of wanted to use just a whole bunch of the ones from the center. And I kind of wish I had chosen different colors. They probably would have shown up a bit better. Not that they don't show up good, but they probably would have been a little bit better if I had chosen some different colors. But I kind of had white in front of me and I just went for it. And sorry that the nail is out of frame, but I will show you it coming up in just a second here. So I decided to be a little brave with this next image and do 2 images at once. It worked out okay, I guess, but I thought that it looked kind of really summery, like with all those little things with the fruits and the ice cream and the popsicle. And the next 2 images that I do, I feel are kind of like the more elegant side of the plate. Not that the summer images aren't, but they're more summery, and these ones are kind of like elegant, and I really think that they're very beautiful, and I can see myself using them quite a bit, which is kind of why I wanted to test them out. And it was actually really easy just to kind of go back in and fill in that little bit that I was missing on the tip there. And I was also thinking I probably could have just put that image on the diagonal and it would have fit that a bit better, but you can't even really see where I had missed the join there. And I thought this strawberry image was really cute and I had to have it on there. And again, I had to go over it, and like I said, you can stamp over the same image twice and it's not a problem. They're very deeply etched and really good quality. I just think the strawberries look so cute. And one other thing I kind of wanted to test out was stamping onto the stamping mat. I see a lot of people do that, and it seemed to go pretty successfully for the larger image, so I thought I would try something with fine lines. And it didn't work out as well, but I think that's probably because it dries really quick, and if I had some polish down on it already, it probably would have picked it up better because it tends to be sticky. But I went with a slightly more thicker lined image. It was no problem at all. And just to show you how nicely it all cleans up with a little bit of acetone. And then I started to try the black chrome, and at first I was like, did this even do anything? But once I got it into the light, I really could see that it had chromed up, and I will show you a little comparison with it against just a plain swatch stick with no top coat or anything on it. And I did just cure my accents top coat, I think, for about like 15 seconds. And so yeah, you can see it next to the plain one, and you can see that it is a lot more mirror finish. And then this one I have beside is a pearl one, so just to kind of give a little comparison. And then I thought I would do it over the white one just to see what it looked like. And it is like this kind of like gray, like almost like the shark color, I would say, once you get it over top of white, which is kind of cool too. Not that I would probably use it this way, but it is interesting to see them side by side. And so I thought I would swatch my 2 sets of stars. I'm using 2 different sizes from like the traditional star, and the one with the different shaped stars. There's only 2 sizes, so there's kind of like a medium size and then a smaller size. So I'm kind of popping the 2 different stars of each size on both nails, black and white. And you can see with the black, it's like this blue-green shift. And then over the white, you can kind of see anywhere from like a pink, purple, and then in certain lights like a yellowy green. So I thought that was kind of interesting, and they both really have the same shift, so they worked really well together. And I'm just used my silicone tool in a little bit of gel, and then once I get them all placed how I like, I did encapsulate them with clear, and it really kind of brought out a really cool dimension, as you will see in just a second. This is before I put the clear on, of course, just to kind of show you the difference there. And there they are encapsulated, and I think I touched the clear one when I was putting it in. As you can see, there's a kind of like a little bubble on top, but it still looks really good. I like it over white, I like it over black. I think they were just really good quality. It just kind of sucks that it took so long to get to me. And these are kind of all my little swatches I did all lined up together. And I thought that you would like to see them. And this is the matte. And I just want to show you that it was thin and it could be easily folded up. I really hope you like this video, and we will see you later. Bye.